It's the sound of a new life beginning. But first breaths aren't easy for every newborn bub, like 14-month-old Millie. She was born at 25 weeks and had to be intubated at just 8 minutes old.
Absolutely terrifying. Without a doubt, it was the worst experience of my life.
She spent 5 months in the neonatal intensive care unit, relying on respiratory ventilation, and still requires supplementary oxygen when sleeping.
Her lungs were little and underdeveloped, and that morphed into chronic lung disease of prematurity.
It's cases like Millie's that have Melbourne researchers looking deeper into exactly how the lungs of a newborn function. Decades of work has led to this belt. It can be used to monitor lung function in babies who are just moments old without taking them far away from their parents.
Most mothers know that a nice healthy baby will take a big cry when they're born, and we saw that 80% of the first breaths that healthy babies take are cries, and those cries seem to be just more important than making noise.
Early findings from using the belt show those first cries are particularly important, getting fluid out of the lungs and transitioning babies to air breathing. But for preterm babies like Millie, taking those first breaths can be a whole lot harder.
From that very first breath a preterm baby takes, there can be lung injury. So this is why we need to be able to intervene as early as possible from that very first breath with the most effective and protective therapies.
That early data on strength of lung function might have made Millie's first few months much easier.
Having the issues identified earlier would be very reassuring for a lot of parents with very sick babies, because it's terrifying when you don't have any idea what's going on.
Helping babies and their parents to breathe a little easier. Dana Morse, ABC News, Melbourne.